Here's 10 magical things to do in Loreto, Mexico for first timers. If you're looking for a warm winter escape, Loreto, a Pueblo Mágico, aka a magic town, is nestled on the Sea of Cortez. It might just be the hidden gem you're searching for. This charming destination offers a mix of stunning and turquoise waters, historic charm, and outdoor adventures that'll surprise and delight any traveler. Here's your ultimate guide to the best things to do in Loreto, Mexico for first timers. And there's also a written guide to supplement this that you can save for later. So first of all, why would you want to visit Loreto? Well, one, it's known as the world's aquarium, a title coined by none other than Jacques Cousteau. Now, the Sea of Cortez boasts incredible biodiversity, from vibrant coral reefs to a lot of species of whales, and is also designated a Pueblo Mágico. Now, Loreto offers a glimpse into Mexico's rich history and culture with its charming architecture, its vibrant plazas, and local traditions. And I visited during the holidays, and it had this beautiful warm weather that I couldn't be more excited about being from New York City. It also has delicious food and a lack of overwhelming crowds, which again, being a New Yorker, this is something I really loved. And it just gives you this recipe for an unforgettable getaway. So the one thing I want to address is how to get to Loreto. The easiest way is definitely going to be by air, especially if you're coming from the East Coast. Luckily, they're starting to open new routes where you can fly directly into Loreto National Airport, which is connecting from Phoenix, Dallas, Los Angeles, and San Diego at the time of this video. And note that Mexico may change a tax for camera gear, so plan accordingly. I got charged about $300 for bringing a drone and all of the camera equipment into there, so plan accordingly. You can also get there by flying into La Paz, and then it's a 5.5 hour drive or a bus ride. And you can also get there from Cabo San Lucas, which is an 8.5 hour drive. I didn't want to deal with that. I flew to Phoenix and then flew to Loreto. Here's 10 magical things to do in Loreto, Mexico. 1, stroll the Malecon at sunrise. The Malecon at sunrise is absolutely breathtaking. I really enjoyed grabbing a cup of coffee, coming here at sunrise, and seeing all the fishermen on the waterfront. It was just absolutely beautiful. The glassy water reflects all the soft hues, and it's just a really peaceful, beautiful time to just be awake and just kind of watch the sleepy town of Loreto just kind of wake up. Also, along the Malecon, you can also rent a bike, walk around it, and you can also charter boats to different areas. 2, explore the historic center. Places like Misión de Nuestra Señora de Loreto Concho. This is a historic church built by Father Junipero Serra, is the starting point of the Camino Real, and it's a must-see landmark. Another cool thing is the Museo de Misiones de Baja California, where you can dive into Loreto's past with these murals, artifacts, paintings, and all of its different historical texts that are located inside the 18th century mission building. Number 3, go whale watching and dolphin watching. From February to March, you can embark on a boat tour to go on so many different whale watching tours, like blue whales, humpbacks, and you can also see hundreds of dolphins. Now there's different ways to do it. You could either do a shared boat for around $100 a person, or you could also charter a boat for a more intimate experience for a smaller group. Number 5, visit Coronado Island. You can take a short boat ride to this inactive volcano island known for its white sandy beaches, excellent snorkeling, and these incredible hiking trails. You could do these beautiful hikes that was really challenging, but it was in this breathtaking landscape. You get unbelievable views, and it is just absolutely breathtaking. Along the way, you can keep your eye out for manta rays, sea lions, and dolphins around the journey. This was the absolute highlight of my trip. Number 5, relax on all of the different beaches in Loreto. Playa La Reseña, which is conveniently located with a palapa umbrellas for shade. There's Playa Oasis, which is a really pretty spot for sunset walks and bird watching. And it's also attached to the Hotel Oasis, which is a really wonderful spot for their Saturday bakes. Another great spot is Playa La Salinita, which is where a lot of places will do kayaking and snorkeling tours based out of. It doesn't have a lot of facilities, so you will want to bring your own snacks and stuff like that if you do end up driving over there. Number 6, discover some ancient cave paintings, like at sites like La Pinguica. These are super interesting artworks that are either A, painted into the caves, or B, like kind of carved into them. They're super interesting. Some of them are like 5,000-6,000 years old, and it's pretty impressive because the paint lasts longer than Sherwin-Williams. They all have this really fascinating history. I highly recommend doing it with a tour, which we'll link below. The tour guides are phenomenal. They know so much amazing history, and they'll also feed you traditional burritos and have different snacks for you. It is One of the coolest cultural tours. I cannot recommend it enough. Number 7, all the different food at Loreto. Loreto's food scene is just amazing. Like mentioned earlier, Hotel Oasis is known for the clam and oyster bakes, and it also has live music. What makes the oysters so special is this special mustard sauce that they have, and it is just absolutely amazing. I cannot recommend it enough. Taqueria El Moloncin. This place has amazing fried fish tacos, probably the best ones that I've ever had. Zapata Cantina is a favorite spot for craft beer lovers. And at Orlando's restaurant, we really liked the coconut shrimp and the mole. And number 8, enjoy a kayak tour or a stand-up paddle tour. So here's where you can paddle along the waters of Playa La Salanita, and you can see all kinds of different birds. We saw blue-footed boobies. And another highlight was being able to see all the mobula rays jumping out of the water. Like, they were just jumping left and right. We probably saw a couple dozen of them. It was really cool. And then this is the best footage that I got, but they were jumping next to us as well. And number 9, experience Loreto's nightlife. Now, it is a sleepy town, but it will stay open till 2 a.m. So you can go to different bars, you can go to different clubs. Now, one of our favorite things that we did was we went to the karaoke bar where they played music. A lot of it was in Spanish, but you could see the subtitles, but they also did English subtitles as well. And this was really fun. We had an absolute blast. Or enjoy a tamarind margarita with tahini at Pepe Guinness. And number 10, support all the different local art and the local museums. There's a lot of really cool history in Loreto, and there's Visit Caballo Blanco Roasters. It's an art gallery, a bookstore, and a coffee shop celebrating Loreto's history and culture. Here you can enjoy a cappuccino while learning about the traditions and supporting different local artists. And as a bonus, is Loreto safe? Yes, it's absolutely a safe destination. I felt incredibly safe. They have a really low crime rate. Town has an incredibly friendly atmosphere. I honestly felt like it was one of the safest places that I'd ever been, and I would definitely recommend it. What makes it so great, as a New Yorker, went during the winter, and this was a great destination. It was t-shirt and pants weather. Highly recommend it. And if you were to go during February, March, you'd get all of this, but you also get to see the whales and dolphins. So final thoughts, Loreto is a destination that punches far above its weight class. It offers a mix of natural beauty, rich history, and warm hospitality. And whether you're kayaking through pristine waters, savoring local delicacies, or strolling through the historic center, Loreto promises to have a lasting impression. Plan your trip today and discover why this hidden gem deserves a spot on your travel list. This is great if you live in cold destinations. It's a very sleepy town, and if you don't want to have a lot of tourists around you, I cannot recommend this destination enough.